Tonight we are hearing from Black Rhode Islanders who say they are angry and disgusted at the chaos at the Capitol, and they believe it's past time to have some uncomfortable conversations.
12 News reporter Chelsea Jones has been speaking with them all day. Chelsea, how do they think we move forward from this?
Well, Kim and Brian, there's no easy answer to this. Many leaders drawing on history to show that responses to yesterday's events are deeply rooted in our country. They tell me this is the first step is acknowledgement, from those who believe racism and anti-blackness are not real.
Breaking through this glass. Wednesday, Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol building, sights unseen by so many.
No different from a terrorist from overseas. We're dealing with white supremacy, hatred, bigotry. There's a long history of that in America. And it really clearly showed that.
Trump supporters tell 12 News reporter Rob Nesbitt these riots were in response to voter fraud, false claims that have been debunked many times.
For some reason, he doesn't believe that the black vote is legitimate, because if you really listen to what he says about fraud, it's always in the black areas.
Black leaders in Rhode Island tell me enough is enough, and what the country should take away from this is that it's time to have conversations about racism in this country.
Something has to be done to tell the people that are his supporters that, look, you've been deceived, you've been lied to, you're deluded, and that in order for our democracy to go forward, you have to own up to the fact that you've been duped. And let's come together as Americans. We have more in common than what separates us.
Leaders tell me images like these serve to remind us of the stark differences in what happened at the Capitol to what happens to black people while protesting.
You had one murder. There was no tear gas excessive. There was no, SWAT doing their job, police officers doing their job.
Black elected officials are also speaking about this, telling me that along with conversations, action needs to be taken immediately. We have that story new at 5:30. Chelsea Jones, 12 News.
At 5:30, we're hearing from elected officials who say there is no doubt that conversations need to happen, but it also needs to be taken a step further.
12 News reporter Chelsea Jones has been following this story for us today. She joins us now live in studio with how the country is reacting.
Mike, Kim, these officials tell me what we saw at the Capitol is not isolated to those who were there, but also the people right here in Rhode Island. But the question remains, who is going to start these conversations and who's going to keep them going to fix this?
Black Rhode Island leaders tell me they're filled with anger and sadness following Wednesday's riots at the Capitol, but they aren't surprised.
Right now, our country is not ready to have conversations about race and reckon with our racist past and reckon with what it means to contend with these insurrectionists who went against all fact and all logic to stand firmly against all things that we believe in this democratic republic.
That's newly elected Senator TIARA MACK. She's from the South and says this nation has not addressed issues so deeply rooted in our history. She says, yes, conversations need to happen, but so does action.
What policies are we going to enact to make sure that race is less of a barrier for more people? This also is a huge distraction from conversations that we should be having about race, that we should be having about policing, that we should be having about a global pandemic, including housing, education, and a host of other issues.
Cranston City Council member ANIESE Germain is from Haiti, and all of this is not the America she's used to seeing.
Whenever there is a turmoil, the political differences, the United States is the first country to send a mission to put people together.
Trump supporters spoke with 12 News Wednesday night saying riots weren't the goal. Exposing voter fraud was, claims that have not been proven.
It's the suppression of black votes. It's to say that people who voted that they don't want those people. Black people went and vote in mass, and that's why they say the election is not fair.
Rhode Island leaders tell us now is the time for this state to step up.
We can also start a national conversation right here if we reckon with our relationship with police.
Senator Mack says we haven't seen any productive policy that addresses the relationship between black people here in Rhode Island and police. She says the first step to fixing that is electing people that are more representative of the entire population. I'm Chelsea Jones, 12 News.